What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. We've got a great video for you guys today. We're gonna go over 10 scams that Uber and Lyft drivers face in today's current driving climate. Before we jump in, we wanted to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, Solo. Solo is a great way to just simply make more money as a driver. You're gonna get access to guaranteed pay, and on top of that, you're gonna get $10 just for signing up using our link in the description. So check that out, guys, and let's dive in. All right, the number one and most prevalent scam you will face is the mid-ride cancel. This has happened for years. And essentially what'll happen is if the passenger sees that you're using a secondary app for navigation and your Uber app isn't up, they're gonna take a risk and cancel the ride in hopes that you don't see it, so that you only, so that they essentially get to their full destination and pay a much cheaper rate than they would have for the actual ride. Number two is dirty car fraud, and essentially they can do fake complaints saying that your car was dirty so that they don't have to pay for the ride. Obviously in these cases, Uber a lot of times isn't gonna pay you for the ride either. Number three is passengers setting up fake accounts. If they steal someone's identity, they can set up a fake account and do so many different things because there's essentially no nothing happens to them. It's not even really their information, so they're really not worried about it, right? So they can do a lot of different things from there, but just be paying attention to those accounts, and if something seems fishy, listen to your gut, it probably is. On that note, so number four is the fake accounts will a lot of times report illegal driving. So essentially, they're gonna say that you were driving recklessly or some reason to try and get the trip for free. Obviously, a great reason to have a dash cam, make sure this doesn't happen. Number five is the change the destination ride. Now, we've all heard of this one. This one's actually a little bit different though. So in this one, the scam is that if they don't have enough money in their account to cover the further distance, they're essentially gonna, be like, hey, it's just a little bit further up, just a little bit further up, just a little bit further up, and hoping that you kept driving, or if you canceled that ride ended the ride too early, they're gonna try and get you to go a little bit further because they know they can't pay for the actual ride cost for where they're going. So that's a good thing to do, so a good thing to remember if you think something like that is happening is just to always drop people off where their destination in the app was, and then leave it at that, and if they want to go further, be like, hey, I'm sorry, like we ended the ride, this was the location you put in, so I can't, you got to request me again, or I don't know what to tell you, that's on them. The next one is a really weird one, but this is the moving scam. A lot of Uber XL people run into this, to where someone's going to essentially try and get you to just move their crap from like apartment to apartment. And this is crazy to me that people will actually try and pull this off. Like, how cheap can you be? But especially if it's a shorter distance, they're gonna hope, like, once they just put one ride in, like, hey, do you mind just carting us back real quick and we can just get another load real quick? But the thing is like, you should only put people's luggage or stuff that makes sense. This isn't two men in a truck. This is one man in a Prius, or whatever car you have. Like, don't let people abuse you like that. 7, ride jacking. So essentially, this one I've run into, and it's more like for safety concerns that this one freaks me out. But essentially, someone's saying they're your passenger and they're not, and then they try to change the destination to somewhere else. Obviously, this can be scary. If you, again, have a bad gut feeling, listen to it. Number 8 is the changing the ride scam. So very similar to the one above, except essentially what they'll do is they'll try to change the ride, but get you to not do it on the app. Again, the safe thing here is just to always be like, hey, I really need you to put that destination in. I can't take you further than where the app tells me to drop you off. If you want to go further, you're gonna have to put it in the app. Number 9 is they're gonna try and use your phone. And essentially with the using your phone scam, this is just dangerous. Don't ever let anyone do this, but drivers actually fall for this, which is so shocking to me. They'll ask to use your phone, and then they will essentially take all your money. They'll quickly throw in some other bank information, do a quick deposit, and they're off to the races. And the last one is the cash scam. This one is, again, a lot, I would say, for safety reasons more than anything. Don't ever take cash for rides, because odds are at a certain stop, they're gonna dip out of your car and not pay you. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Make sure you check out Solo Guys. Get that free $10, and I will talk to you guys soon.